Gary, you there?
All right, how about now?
You're good.
Okay. Coach, looked like you got away a little bit better injury situation than you have in past weeks. Was that the case? And is there anybody else who didn't play that you might expect back for this week?
Yeah, I think Kamalai Correa should be, he should be good to go this week. I think Brandon Lynn is obviously going to be out this week, and we may do something down the road. He's trying like hell to get back. Avery Jones is going to stay on IR. Josh Jones we'll know more about on Wednesday. Maven, I think, will be fine. And then Norwell and Claybrook, they'll be practicing this week, and then we'll see where they are in practice.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm. Sure. No problem.
Thanks, Gary. We'll go to John Reed.
How you doing, Coach?
Good, John.
I guess I'll be the first one to ask. Have you made a decision on your starting quarterback?
Yes. What we're going to do is I spoke to the quarterback today, and I explained to them, I mean, all three of them, during the course of this year haven't, things haven't gone the way they want them to go. Neither have I, neither has anyone. And there's a lot of pressure to get everyone else around us playing well. And I think, it's going to be important for, the pieces around them to play extremely well for them to have success. So, Gardner's going to go ahead and get the start this week. And I told, Mike to be ready and Jake to keep coming along because, there's pressure on all of us to go in there and win football games and to win a game. And we're going to need a lot of people around us. So that's how we're going to go into this game.
And a follow-up, what do you think the situation has been with DJ Chark? You guys look like you're getting him a lot of targets, and he looked like he's having a problem with separation. In your view, was that just the defensive coverage yesterday, or what's going on with DJ?
Yeah, I think we've got to get him going. I mean, he's a good football player, and he's getting covered, and we've got to look at ways to try to get him uncovered. And then when, he does win, try to be able to get him the football. So I think it's a lot, there's a lot going on. I think that, obviously we all want to play better as a group. And, I'm sure DJ does. He works hard during the week. And, when going into the game, I think that when we went to him, there was some pretty good coverage on him. And, we just got to keep working to get him open. We've seen him when he's healthy and he can go. And that's what we've got to get him back to because he's a guy that, we need to make plays for us. And right now we're not making enough plays.
Thank you, Coach.
Sure.
Thanks, John. We'll go to John Shipley.
The decision to, go to this week, is that about just kind of the difference in their play styles in terms of Gardner being more mobile and being able to provide a spark with his feet?
Yeah, I mean that comes into play, extending plays and being able to make plays on his feet, and that's what we're looking for, and someone that can do it, and Mike's going to sit back there, and we haven't been doing a great job in anything. I think that's why we are sitting with our record the way it is. So we'll see. I mean, we're going to keep trying to do things and keep working to see. Whatever the combination is, whatever we have to do coaching wise. I mean, we're not going to, just, stalemate ourselves. I mean, we're constantly trying to figure out, how we can get ourselves in position to make plays. And we just, both players and coaches, and we just haven't been able to be consistent and do a good enough job in it.
Thanks, Shipley. We'll go to Gene Fournette.
I'm actually good. That question was answered. Thank you.
Thanks, Gene. We'll go to D-Rock.
Hey, Doug, sorry about that. Would this be something you revisit every week too, just depending on what happens each week for the rest of the year in terms of which guy you're going to start? And will you have a quick hook if things don't go very well each week?
Well, I can tell you, I told those guys, I said, look, you guys got to be ready. I mean, someone gets in there and he's playing well, and hey, that's great, right? I mean, that means things are going well and we got a chance to win a football game. If you go in there and you're struggling to a certain extent, where, you're not able to come back from it, then, we got to do something there. But that's not the only position that we've talked about. What do we got to do to help ourselves? I mean, we don't have a lot to choose, not a lot of moves to make, obviously, with the roster and where we are in the season. But, at the same point, everyone's got to feel that type of, pressure. So, how you guys word it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, am I looking to make a quick hook? Obviously not. I want someone to go in there and give us a chance to win and get the guys around them to play better. That was my main focus when I spoke to those quarterbacks today. But, we're just, we're just struggling as a team trying to fight our way out of it and, get guys on the field that, and put them in position. I mean, it's on all of us. So, I don't know how you're going to word it, what you're going to say or, anything like that. But I mean, that's really what we're doing. I mean, I can only tell you, what the thought process is.
Thanks, Doug.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, D-Rock. We'll wrap up with Mark Long.
Hey, Doug. Just curious
Hey,
on
Mark.
Avery Jones. You haven't talked about him in a while. I'm just, is he going to stay on IR the rest of the year? And is that really a product? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, he's going to stay on the rest of the year. I'm sorry, Mark.
That's
I
all right.
You were done. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that a product of his injury, or is it a product of you trying to get an idea of some of those guys who are playing ahead of him?
No.
Some of those young guys.
It's a product of his injury. He still can't really push off the ankle, and doesn't seem to be progressing, the way we wanted it to. So it's, longer than we thought. So, if you can't push off and you play D-line and you got to, withstand double teams and everything, you just can't push off his ankle. So I guess to answer your question, no, it's injury.
All right. Thanks, Mark. And thank you, Coach, for your time. We'll see everyone on Wednesday.
See you guys on Wednesday. I appreciate it, guys. All right. See you on Wednesday.